main thing with the Pacific Northwest that I like the most is that you have lots of different types of paddling all within a close proximity to one another.
Where did you go? You don't know.
The Pacific Northwest has everything you could ever want for any kind of paddler. There's beautiful flat water, there's beautiful moving water, there's beautiful rivers, there's beautiful lakes.
Cast aside like a stone. So if you want to please me, hey, will you go find a path on your own?
The reason I love the Pacific Northwest is it's a wild place. It's the paddling paradise.
Now you started talking.
Pacific Northwest, what makes it special? It's probably just where the sea meets the land and the temperate climate. It's a beautiful place to live in terms of just hanging outside.
It's easy to see. Better that you're losing now. When you lose and you lose and you lose, and it means nothing to me.
What I love about living out of a boat and multi-day journeys is that it makes me feel some sort of connection to the past, to what we humans have done for thousands of years, which is migrate.
You got the second chance and you see the sun will rise again. Oh, you end up and you see the sun.
There's a sense of being connected to the rest of the world in a sense that you can see out, and a sense of sort of freedom that the water brings. And being a sea kayaker gives you that to an even greater degree.
Here we go. And you started running, but where did you go? And you started.
I'd have to say it's some of the most incredible diversity and majesty of places to go in a sea kayak that compared to anywhere else in the world.
And you started talking, but what did you say? What did you say? What did you say?
Never owned a car, never really wanted to own a car, and figured that kayaking wouldn't really work for me, any kind of paddling, until I discovered there were these things called folding kayaks. And I investigated that a little bit and sort of figured that, yeah, I could probably get one of those and take it on a bus or a train. So that's what I did.
I've been waiting for this train to come and take me away.
Since you can't go far away on your own at will without a car, you're limited to the public transportation system. The idea is to find all that great adventure that we're all looking for right in your own backyard.
Well, I've been sleeping in the station, I've been busking for donations, alright. Well, yeah, alright. Well, it don't matter where you're coming from.
My playground at the moment involves takeouts and put-ins, as many as I've been able to find so far. So like in Everett I can put in, over here there's a boat ramp, down here there's a park.
Well, I've been waiting for this boat to finally reach the shore.
I used to time with my watch, and I think my record was from laying the pack down, from a packed kayak on the cart, from laying it on the ground until I was in the water floating with a paddle in my hand was, I think, 12 minutes.
In the bay. So coming on a visit, but I ain't coming home to stay. Well, hey, well, it don't matter where you're coming from, no matter where you're home.
So if you start from the premise that all you have is a folding kayak, then the way to get to water, if you're not living right next to it, is with public transportation. And from those parameters, just taking that as far as you can go, you get into this whole other realm, which is what I call commando kayaking.
The exact amount of gear to take is always something to think about, because if I took everything, every possible thing I ever might need, it'd be way too much to get into a bag and onto a bus.
Well, it won't be long. So don't bother missing me, my friends, the day that I'm gone. Yeah.
I went to learn how to roll in a pool where the particular set of people there were very big on Greenland rolling. And it plugged me into this whole Greenland traditional paddling thing, which tied in very well with the commando idea, because the Greenland protocol is you cannot wet exit. You must roll back up.
And I'll go back to all those places I've been. I'll go to all the places I never knew.
If there's any secret to rolling, the one secret is just yoga. And you need a really flexible, supple body to do the Greenland rolls. And I think the Greenlanders probably, instead of yoga, did the rope moves, which is, you have a lot of body awareness and flexibility and timing and balance going on there.
Two, three, so it don't matter where you're coming from, don't matter where you roll. When in the end you're true, my friend, it won't be long in your...
Going to Greenland was a way to really experience the whole Greenland thing in right first person right there.
No matter where you're coming from, no matter where you roll home, in the end you're true, my friend, it won't be long in your bed. No matter where you're coming.
The competition goes for 8 days, and there are 8 different events total. There is a long distance race, which is I think up to 10 or 15 kilometers. There's a short distance race, which is something like 5 kilometers. Then there's a portage race where you have to carry it on land. Then you have the harpoon throwing for distance and accuracy. Then you have the rope event. Then there is the individual rolling. Then they have a team rolling event. What I remember most about this trip was those kids. There was this guy Jens Jacob, this little kid who wears this red hat, and he was very good on the ropes. I was so impressed. And his friend Inuk, who was a little quieter. Whether or not these kids will stay with it remains to be seen, but I hope maybe I have in some way inspired them to celebrate their heritage and keep it going.
He's totally dedicated kayaker. If he was Inuit, that would be the next best thing. But otherwise, he is so dedicated to learning these skills and learning the language and doing well at everything he tries. It's just he's a real impressive athlete, and he's 48 years old. You know, he can outperform almost everybody that's 20 years younger than him.
Well, I feel that to pay tribute to the remarkable Inuit culture that kayaking and ropes comes from, we should make an effort to pronounce the names of these things by the actual Greenlandic term.
It sets up like this, and it's the same whether I'm going over one side or the other side. This is the same setup.
In whitewater, they have play boating, where you're not going down the rapids, you're just finding one little, wave and playing in it. So sea kayaking now has that sort of thing where it's sport rolling. You just roll every different way because it's fun, and then you get out and go home, and that's a good day of paddling.
This is how seal hunters would take a nap when they didn't have a place to land.
Knocked down, now we're thinking about with the shit that we did growing up as a kid. Well, not throwing rocks at windows, talking borders and our fishing pole. We had our secret spot, the place to go when the sun got out, yeah. Not about all the fish we got, but a hiding spot from a life I got. Down in Chesterman's Valley, there's a bridge made from a live-strucking tree. On the other side, the directions will be easy. Just listen for the rock guitar strumming. You can come along and find me. You can come along and find me. Chesterman's Valley. Downriver, well, from the city, the air was clean, but the water was gritty, and we still swam in it, no anyway. And I remember jumping off the old train bridge. There were no cliffs in the prairies where I lived, yeah. We're down in Chesterman's Valley. I was skipping rocks to the other side, shooting other logs that were floating by. And those were the little games that we played just to try to pass the time anyway. And the big bush by the town by the water, well, I met the river rider and the farmer's daughter. He told stories all night long, he was singing songs till the morning come, and down in Chesterman's Valley, somewhere on the other side of the live-strucking bridge. No, on the other side, directions will be easy. Just listen for the rock guitars, so people can come along and find me.
It's a pretty stylish rainbow designs top you're wearing there. What do you have?
That?
What do you have to say about it?
Oh, you know, I thought I'd go for a little sexiness this afternoon, so I unzipped it a little bit to there. You're gonna ask me questions right now.
Yeah, how you feeling this morning?
Oh, but I'm tired a little bit.
I'm not awake yet. Cause I love to see, now the fish can live and swim to see another day. Thinking for bait that I can use to trade to my friends for some booze. What is to do if you can't be fishing? It got to be a drinking. I say, face down.